What's going on, everybody? Welcome to tonight's live stream. It's Tuesday night, February 26th. We're, let's see, 3 days out at this point from TARGET-CON for March of 2019, and I thought it might be kind of fun to see what's going on and check stuff out. So I just thought it'd be nice to hop in here. If you're on the stream, why don't you drop a note in the chat? Let me know if you can hear me okay. And I am doing much better. I'm back online. Thanks for all the support for the channel, everybody. I've had a rough couple of weeks with this sinus infection, but things are better. The weather's better. It's been pouring here. We've kind of got a break in the rain. Let me drop a note in here. So life is good there. And yeah, I had the sinus infection the last couple of weeks that just totally knocked me out from work and wasn't able to really get online very often. And it's been really crazy. So that passed. Our local school district shut down, so my kids were out of school a little bit. Excuse me, which made things really kind of nuts. But it's great to kind of be back to some level of normal where just kind of, you know, getting back into a groove as when, with anything, you know, when stuff goes awry. And I'm really excited about not only Friday's TARGET-CON Funko releases, but also the upcoming ECCC exclusives. We got a really exciting bit of activity going here. So just thought maybe tonight it'd be a good idea to jump online and chat a little bit, see what everybody's thinking for all of the releases for Target. Kind of get an update. For all you Lego lovers out there, I released my first episode of building my Lego baseball stadium today. So I'll encourage you to check that out. I'm really excited to get that going. That video's up and live. Kind of walks you through some of the things I've done on the infield. So that should be good. Creative Bricks, great to see you, man. Thanks as always for jumping into the chat. So I yeah, check that video out. I also made a video recently about some new Star Wars Funko Pops, the new wave that I picked up actually a little while ago now, and finally was able to get a video of those, and that should be hitting this week. Lots of really exciting stuff happening over here. So yeah, things are good. Finally bouncing back from this cold sinus infection kind of stuff, and just really excited to be online. So drop me a note in the chat. Let me know what you've been working on and what's new with everybody out there. It feels good to get back going with the channel. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and yeah, should be good. So so yeah, TARGET-CON's coming up. We, you know, it's always a really exciting time to, you know, see what all is coming out. There's quite a bit of stuff that's dropping. We've got several targets in our area, and I'm excited to get going this Friday morning. So it looks like Target said this stuff's all going to hit Friday morning, March 1st here, 2019. And we should be expecting quite a few things live in the store, street dated for that day, but also online. So from what I read on Target's website, it sounds like the online stuff is going to hit at the same time as the stores, which is actually kind of a bummer because usually they drop the night before at like midnight or 3 Eastern, sometimes midnight Pacific, which can be harsh. And so we'll see how that all goes down. So Looks like we got some other folks in the chat. Thanks for jumping in. Nicholas Adams, good to see you. Thanks for the comment earlier today on the baseball stadium. It was nice to chat a little bit. Tyrannosaurus X, always great to have you in here, man. Appreciate it. It's good to see you guys. Let us know what you've been up to. And it's an exciting week over here. So yeah, so I thought today it might be kind of cool just to go through and kind of chat a little bit about each one of these figures and see what everybody's kind of excited about, what they're planning on hunting. For those of you in the chat, can you hear and see me okay? I just want to make sure all is running okay on your side of things. This live stream stuff is still a little bit new to me, so I'm just kind of getting the hang of it. So drop me a note. Yeah, Nicholas says everything's good. That's great. So I've got a checklist that I created for the Funko drop on Friday at TARGET-CON, and I shared it today on my Instagram. I'm over on Instagram at the Pop Professor there too, and just wanted to put it out so everybody would have a way to like check in and get an idea of what all's coming out. This is the best I could do. It's not official or anything. There was rumor of one other orange Sora pop from Kingdom Hearts that I wasn't sure if it's coming out or not. So I ended up leaving it off this sheet, but this should be very close, if not everything that has been rumored to hit for Friday's Funko release. Hey, Mary, it's great to see you again. Thanks for dropping by. And so, yeah, just thought we'd walk through it a little bit. So why don't we dive into this, and I'll show you guys kind of, what's going on in here. Maybe you guys can leave some comments. So here's the full list of Target Funko releases for this Friday. They're exclusive to Target only. So unlike a Comic-Con release, you only have to go to Target, which is nice, but everybody's going to Target, which is not always great. So so I thought maybe we would just move from here into looking at each one of these and kind of talk a little bit about what each one is and take a look. So I'm going to zoom this in a little more here. So the first one up is the Wayne's World 2-pack. And, I'm from Illinois originally, so I thought it was really cool. It's been a long time since I've seen Wayne's World. Who here in the chat has seen Wayne's World in the last 3 years? I'd be curious who would qualify for that or who has seen it most recently. But you get this Wayne's World 2-pack where they're wearing the Chicago Blackhawks jersey. I haven't seen the movie in a long time, so I don't actually remember that scene from the movie, but I did think it was pretty cool looking and was excited that they were going to be doing that. So this is pretty cool. I was checking out BrickSeek for a price, and it pulled up that this was going to be $20. Mary, you haven't seen it in ages. Thanks for waiting patiently for the live stream. I always appreciate the support from all of you guys. Yeah, so anybody remember the Blackhawks jersey or the relevance of that in this film? I think that might be kind of interesting to know what scene that's from. But excuse me, it's pretty cool 2-pack. I think it's pretty neat, and I'm excited that that's coming out. I don't think it's going to be on my list necessarily of things I'm looking for, but we'll see. So then the next one, if I take it all the way over to the other side, is this DC Bombshells box. Now, this is a DC subscription box, as I understand, that is exclusive to Target. So this is the DCPI numbers 32301, 6361. It looks like there's a rock candy in there and some kind of cards of some sort. I tried to zoom in here so you guys could see it nice and close on the screen. It's pretty cool. But I have, oh man, who is that? I have a chase of DC. Oh boy, it's been a while. Of Batwoman. Yeah, that's what it is. I found that chase once, and that's pretty cool, and that's from the Bombshells DC line. But aside from that, I don't really have very many. I've got Wonder Woman or two. Those pops are pretty cool. I like Batman a little bit. But yeah, I probably won't be getting this one either. Yeah, Nicholas says it's formerly the Legion of Collectors box. Awesome. Thanks for that. So curious if anybody has any interest in this DC Bombshells box. I think it looks like it could have some potential. It's always cool to kind of get a mystery box and crack it open and see what all's in there. So that's that box. Moving right along here, we'll go down to row 2 where things start to heat up for me a little bit, and that is because we get the Star Wars pops. So I'm of course very excited about the Star Wars pops. You guys know my son and I are big Star Wars fans, and there are 3 here that we need to go over, and I will be going after all of these. So how many Star Wars fans do we have in the chat tonight? Mary digs the Star Wars pops. So the first one is the 10-inch Wicket. So I know there's some Lego folks out there. If you don't do the Funko stuff, most Funkos are about 3 to 4 inches. So a 10-inch pop is quite a bit larger. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about this 10-inch Wicket. I think he'll actually kind of look close-ish to like a real Ewok size. I've got the Porg over there on my shelves, and my favorite is still the Hulk. I think he's really cool. So yeah, I'm excited to get the 10-inch Wicket. That's going to be on the shelves for $29.99 this weekend on Friday, which will be cool. But yeah, I'll definitely be going for this guy. So the next one on the list is going to be, looks like the one that Mary is looking for, and that is the Flocked Baby Nippet, DCPI number 323012461. Just a little bit above the last one. These seem to be in sequence as well as the next one, which is the Vader. Tonya23, great to have you in here. We're just going over the Funko releases for Friday and currently kind of chatting a bit about the Star Wars pops. So let us know if you're a Star Wars fan. So this is another one I definitely want to get. I'm excited, as Mary said, about the Flocked character, and I think that's going to really be cool. I'm glad that we're going to have that this time around. So that should be good. And then finally, the one I've been waiting for quite some time, which is the glow-in-the-dark Vader right here. I'll move that over a little bit. Nicholas, you're a huge Star Wars fan. Yep, it's hard to pass on this stuff. So this one is one of 2 that are kind of what I would consider must-haves. Like, I really, really want this pop, and I hope nothing goes sideways Friday because I'm pumped about it. Some of you guys might have seen Ryan over at Jetta Patrol recently did a cool video on how to display glow-in-the-dark pops, and I'm thinking I might eventually do something like that, and this would be a great, figured a candidate for that, like baseball bat holder with maybe some lights, so at night you could really make that glow pop, and I think that would be really cool. So this is, of course, him cusing, as I always say, or my son always says. You can see that in his body there and in his head, and I'm really, really excited. So the Darth Vader is very high on my list. Mary says, I won't go to Walmart until later in the day on Friday. Now, keep in mind, Mary, these are coming out at Target, not Walmart, but definitely worth checking out. And Nicholas says he wants the Darth Vader, and I am on board with that. So Darth Vader is definitely one of my number one pops. So I'm curious, out of these Star Wars ones, which you guys like the most? Sounds like Mary's leaning towards the Flock Nippet and Nicholas toward the Darth Vader. I'm definitely excited about all of them, but I think if I had to pick, I'd be going for the Vader. So then we run into a little string of more 10-inch figures. There's actually a few more. And the next one is this 10-inch Toothless, which, of course, is from the new How to Train Your Dragon movie. I really enjoy those. And if I had more money and more space, I would probably pick up a bunch of these How to Train Your Dragon figures. But it just is like not quite high enough on the list for me. But that is a very cool looking figure. I love the green eyes, and I think as a 10-inch figure this could look really, really cool. So that's exciting, but yeah, just hoping to get a good look at this. I think it'll be a neat one. So I don't know, does anybody in the chat know when the last How to Train Your Dragon, if that movie is currently out or if it's not quite out yet? Leave a comment, and let us know. I'm not actually sure about that. And then finally, we have another one that I'll be going for, which is the 10-inch Hedwig pop from Harry Potter, which I'm really pumped about. I think that's going to be really cool. That'll also be going for $29.99. And you guys know Star Wars, baseball, and Harry Potter are kind of my three favorite things. I love Disney and some other stuff too. It's Marvel, but yeah, I think Hedwig is going to be really, really neat. So that'll be a cool one to pick up and go for. And that gets us to the last row. So let me move on down here. And the first one in the last row is the Captain Marvel flying pop that's also glow in the dark. This is one of the Marvel ones I think I am going to try to pick up. I don't always get all of the Marvel pops, but this one looks very, very cool. Oh, Nicholas says that Michaels has buy one, get one free on the display thing right now. That's a pretty good deal. Don't ever pay full price for those. They have 50% off coupons all the time, and I've got 2 of them over there that I haven't put up on my wall yet that I'm excited to get going on. So this Captain Marvel, I'm really excited about the movie. I still got to get caught up on all of the Infinity War stuff and a couple of the movies before that. So I'm a little bit behind, but I'm excited about this, and I'm really excited to see the movie as well. And then, of course, we've got the Titanic Rose and Jack 2-pack here, which is pretty cool looking. I, of course, saw Titanic back in the day, and wouldn't mind seeing this one in my collection, but I'm probably not going to be going for it. It's far enough down the list of things that I want that, you just have to have some restraint, not to mention all the money I want to spend on Legos and minifigs and all that stuff. So it's very tough. Mary, I'm glad to hear I'm not the only one that's far behind on the movies. It's difficult to keep up. I watched all of the Marvel movies this past summer and got through most of them, but I just have these last couple to get through. So that's the Titanic 2-pack that I saw listed for $16.99. So I'm not sure if these 2-packs are going to be $17 or $20. We'll have to see about that. The rest of these should be $8.99 or $29.99 for the 10-inch pack. So we'll have to see about that. Oh, Captain Marvel is out now, Nicholas says. That's good to know. So I'd like to see that in the theater. So maybe in the next few days here I can magically catch up. And then for me, this is where the second must-have comes in. If any of you have paid attention to my videos that are shot from over this direction, right above me I have a no bull 1990s huge poster with Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman on the wall. I don't anticipate that poster is actually going to stay there long term. I've got some shelves I want to put up there. But it's from my childhood bedroom. And I was a huge Bulls fan back in the day. And I got to have this Michael Jordan. I got the one of him flying through the air on order already. But I got to have this rookie jersey with those sweet Jordans on. And I'm just very, very excited about this. So hopefully, again, if I can get this one in the Vader on Friday, I'll be okay. I really want to get a bunch of these other ones, but those are the two that I just have to have. I really want them in my collection, and very excited, to pick those up. So this is the rookie jersey Michael Jordan fig, and it should be very, very popular, I would imagine. Lots of MJ fans out there. So that leaves us with just two more to go. There's this 10-inch Jack from The Incredibles. I'm happy about this one because they at least changed his hand a little bit. You can kind of see his right hand is up a little bit higher than on the original figure, which, man, they just wore that one out. So this is another one I'll probably pick up. At this point, I have like all of the 10 inches in the different lines that I collect, and so I sort of feel like I can't not get it, but $30 starts to get a little bit steep, especially when they pile them up like this, which has 4 releases. I'm looking to get the Jack, the Hedwig, and the Wicket, and that gets a little pricey, and they take up a lot of space on the shelf. So we'll see. I don't know if I'll continue, but I do like them. I think they look really neat when you get them out of box and whatnot. So after the Jack, the last one is probably my third highest on the list, and that is the Flocked Mufasa t-shirt pack, which I'm also very excited about. I really want to get the new wave of Lion King pops, and that came out, and I'm excited to see if I can't pick those all up. But usually these Funko t-shirt boxes, I'm just not that into. But I actually like this Lion King shirt. My family and I go to Disney World a fair amount. It's always hot, of course, there, and I would definitely wear this Lion King shirt running around down there, going to the different parks. Tonya23 says, that's the only one I like from the TARGET-CON pops. Well, you're in luck then, I guess. You get to save your money, which is always really nice when that happens. I think I'm going to be in that boat for ECCC. I'll do a big video on all of those releases, but so far I've only seen a couple that I've been interested in there, especially the 3-pack from Lion King of the Hyenas, and then also the Harry Potter 3-pack of them from Quidditch. But we'll talk about those another time. I'm very excited about both of those 3-packs, though. But I'm pumped about this Flocked Mufasa, so I'm going to be looking for an extra large box of this, and I'm excited to get the figure and the pop. I'm happy to pay the money because I want them both. Mary, sounds like you and Tonya are in the same boat that you don't have to have any of these. Nicholas, you're going for Captain Marvel and Vader. Yeah, I think maybe Captain Marvel, even though it's a little bit outside of my main collections, I think I like that pop, like, for example, more than, I'm not that excited about the 10-inch one. So let me pull you guys back to the full shot here so we can kind of do a quick recap. Yeah, I definitely really want to get those 2 center ones, the Vader and the Jordan, and then the Mufasa, the Flocked Baby Nippet, and the Captain Marvel Glow in the Dark. I'm really pumped about those. Honestly, I'm not that excited about the 10-inch ones. I do the Harry Potter and a lot of Disney and definitely Star Wars, and I just kind of feel like I should grab them. So, yeah, so this is it, guys. So if you're following me on Instagram, I would really appreciate you sharing this checklist that I made. I made this so that everybody could kind of make their plans. I posted it today on Instagram, so I'd love it if you want to go over there and share that with the community. They can check it out, and everybody can chat about what they're into. And you know, I'll definitely be hopping on Friday again to see what everybody got and how the hauls went, and share what I got with everybody. And again, back on the Lego side of stuff, I've got a brand new video out today on episode 1 of building my Lego baseball stadium, which I'm very excited about. I've got another video dropping tomorrow around dinner time. So stay tuned for that. We've just got lots of exciting stuff going on. I've also been updating my Star Wars minifig collection from that hunt video that I posted about 2 weeks ago now. I've been slowly going through brick set and kind of piecing all that together. So lots of great stuff coming on the channel, trying to get you guys lots of content. And, you know, to all of you guys in the chat tonight, I just want you to know how much I really appreciate you being in here and chatting with me and leaving some comments. You know, this stuff's not easy. It takes a lot of work, and I really appreciate your loyalty, and it's great to see some familiar names now that I've been doing this for a while. So, yeah, I think we'll probably kind of wrap it up from there, but yeah, I just want to share that with everybody and let them know what's going on, and I'll be back online later this week. Like I said, new video coming out tomorrow, which should be really exciting. So don't forget to build community, and also, of course, Lego, and collect. We all love doing all this stuff, and ultimately, number one thing is support. You know, we want to make sure we're backing each other up out there and having a good time with this. And thanks as always, guys. I really appreciate you jumping in, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.